I remember years ago, in my BS years before sailing, I used to pore over Google Earth maps and plan out passages and dream about one day sailing my own boat all the way down the eastern seaboard and into the Bahamas. I'd like to think I've made that a reality in the last 4 months, and you can follow along those videos by clicking the link in the top right screen. In the last video, we made it halfway across the Great Bahama Bank and had to turn around due to some technical issues and the oncoming hurricane season. In this video, we're going to go back to Miami and head all the way up through Florida on the ICW heading north towards Indian Town Marina. So stay tuned for those videos. It's going to be really interesting. To all the people out there who clicked the subscribe button in the last 3 years, I salute you. I'm just like you. I was interested in sailing and I had to give it a try, and that's what I've done. So I thought about it for a while and I came up with, it's possible. Yes, you can actually sail there. You just have to break it down into categories. When, where, and how. It's that simple. And I did it. I sailed to the Bahamas. I may not have gone into the Bahamas, fully into the center of the Bahamas, but I made it to the Bahamas from Toronto, and I think that's quite an accomplishment. Welcome to the Sailing EV YouTube channel, where you decide what happens. Become a patron, become a subscriber, and let's get to work here. Let's actually go somewhere. Let's make the most of this opportunity to see the world as it really is. Make a comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Before we sail back to Miami, let's talk a little bit about Bimini. I spent a total of 2 weeks there and actually sailed into the harbor multiple times. Let's talk a little bit about its history and what Bimini is. Bimini is a small chain of islands located in the westernmost district of the Bahamas. Approximately 50 miles east of Miami, Florida, the chain consists of two main islands, North Bimini and South Bimini, as well as numerous smaller islands and cays. Bimini is known for its clear turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and abundant marine life, making it a popular destination for snorkeling, diving, fishing, and sailing. It's also known for its ties to famous figures such as Ernest Hemingway and Martin Luther King Jr. In addition to its natural beauty, Bimini has a rich history and culture with ties to the Lusayan Indians, Spanish explorers, pirates, and American bootleggers during the Prohibition era. Today, Bimini is a popular vacation spot for tourists from all over the world, offering a unique blend of relaxation, adventure, and culture. Well, it's the morning. Today is the day we crossed the Gulf Stream for the 4th time. So, it's good winds. I'm a bit late in the morning here, but that's okay. We can go into Miami at night. I've done it like 15 times. So all we gotta do is get down there and get out. I'm kind of glad that I'm leaving in the light here because it's pretty hard to get out of Bimini. So, number 4, looks like we're gonna go right into Miami, no issues. Hopefully that'll be the situation. Everything's all ratcheted down. A couple of things, we're gonna start the engine and let's get out of here. So I'm at the entrance to Bimini. That's it there. We got to go around and all the way down as far as we can and then out. And then I'll put up the sails and go from there. I'm going to follow my track out. It is high tide right now, so I could take the shortcut, but I'm not going to. Doesn't look that bad out there. Doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I feel better now. All right, let's just get out there Let the sails up and move forward here. Goodbye, Bimini. Alright, so we're out here. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, so it's a bit of a relief. I must admit, I did feel a bit nervous. I don't know why. So, if we can maintain 5 knots, we'll be there by 6. We should be able to do more than that if I push it a little bit. But I'm not going to push it too hard here, just because, you know, we've gotten this far. Let's just get to Miami, because that's the ultimate safety, right? We can be on the ICW, we can anchor, we have access to the Coast Guard and Boat Tow USA, the whole deal. So all we got to do is spend 10 hours at this helm here and get over there, and we'll be all right. Let's do this. So this is a little weird. I'm in the middle of the Gulf Stream and I got a boat coming at me. What are you doing, buddy? If it comes any closer, I'm going downstairs to grab my, I'm gonna go get it. Yeah, he's heading right at me. What are you doing, bud? And he's even turning into me. I don't know. So it looks like he's coming up behind me now. What are you doing, bud? Well, he's staying away. Was weird. It just looked like he was following my track. You never know. You know, you never ever know what's gonna happen out here, guys. So anyway, if he had tried to come at me, I would have swung at him with that thing. Maybe next season, if we're in weird waters, I was thinking about getting maybe a crossbow. I don't know. You never know. Like, I've heard real bad horror stories of people getting boarded by pirates, and they you know, take your wife, take your money. I even heard one story where the guy started pulling wood from down below and building a fire so we could make tea, and the guy was like, why don't you just use the stove? Anyway, 23.2 left to go. That guy's long gone. Engine's ripping just because we're on a weird tack here. You know, if I go into the wind this way, it's no good. If I go that way, I'm into the current. So I'm kind of lucky the way it's worked out here. So I'll be honest, this morning I had a bad feeling. I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know why. And I chalked it up just because I know there's things that are broken on the boat. And I chalked it up to the fact that I was leaving the Bahamas and I didn't want to leave. You know, that I wanted to continue on, and you know, I felt sort of down about it. But this morning I was nervous. I was like, wait a minute here. I even got my radio, and you know. And then when that cloud was approaching me, when the wind shifted, and I was like, whoa, maybe that's what your gut was saying.
as you never know what's going to happen out on the Gulf Stream here. You know, weird weather. You know, if this wind had to shift just a few degrees, we'd be screwed right now. We wouldn't be screwed. It would take double the time to get to Miami. So we're quite lucky. So I think we're going to be okay. The waves have really laid down now because the wind's coming from the other way. But in a few hours, they're going to build up, and I'll be getting broadsided here. Oh, we made it in. And this is the world's worst boater, power boaters. Okay, they have no respect and will just literally full power fly by your boat 10 feet away and literally knock you over. And they don't even care. Nobody cares. Never once have I seen any yacht slow down so that I don't get washed over. And one of the times, like, everything went everywhere, and oh my god. Anyway. Well, that was another successful passage. 4th passage across the Gulf Stream, guys. This is like my 19th time into Miami this season. And it's Saturday night here, and you can see the city, and right there's the ferries. You really got to watch the ferries coming in and out of here. And see, there's one coming at us. And that one's the Pelican. I believe that's the Pelican right there. And he's coming right at me. So we're gonna go into Fisher Island, which is to our port side here. When you come in the port, you go around the buildings, and there's a pretty decent anchorage there. Oh, this guy's gonna try and cut in front of me. Really, dude? He's gonna slow down a bit. You know what? I'll do the right thing and I'll aim at him so he can speed up. Anyway, we're gonna go into Fisher Island and anchor. And tomorrow we're gonna go get an inverter so I can power up my boat. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, we're here. We made it. 4th time crossing, baby. Well, guys, we made it to Miami, and we're good. That's Gulf Stream crossing number 4 to Bimini. Isn't that interesting? So I'm gonna anchor in here tonight, Fisher Island, my favorite anchorage in Florida, and drop the hook and call it a night. And we'll go get our inverter tomorrow. All right. Well, it's the next day here in Fisher Island. Miami's over there. We came in there yesterday. Quite a crowd in Anchorage last night when I got here, just because it was like, I don't know, 50 boats, big super yachts. So all I can do now is wait. The inverter will be here tomorrow, most likely. It could even be here today. As soon as it gets here, I'm gonna go over to the marina and get it, and we're gonna install it. So I'm at a standstill. I can't really do much without it. Really can't. In the meantime, I'm gonna do some boat work here and get things cleaned up and organized. There's so much to be done on this boat. It's really building up. This boat has taken one hell of a beating in the last 5 months. So once I can get this thing installed, then we're back to where we should be. Thinking about going back, you know. The looking into ordering an LM324 op amp chip for the Raymarine ST6000 and doing it myself. I've been doing research online, and looks like I'll be able to do it myself. I've replaced chips just a little bit bigger than that before, but this one's pretty small, so it's gonna take some skill to get it done. But I think I can do it. So the plan is, right now, just waiting to get this inverter, because it's so important to have, you know, and we'll go from there.
So there was something weird going on during that Gulf Stream crossing. I'm not sure what it was, so I did a hull inspection and found this piece of rope wrapped around my propeller. After I got that untangled, I headed to the marina to pick up the inverter.
Alright, let's see what happens. It doesn't look busy, so people here can get grumpy if you come here too much. Wow, it's madness here at Miami Beach Marina. Super yachts. So Amazon was able to deliver the package to the marina here. I'm gonna grab it. It's a little unorthodox. I thought the chandlery was open on Sundays, but they're not. So. Anyway, absolute madness here. Look at these super yachts. Gonna go into the office here and talk with Danielle, grab my package, and we'll go back to the boat. And we'll be able to make YouTube videos. All right, so I got the package, and this is the craziest marina in the world, probably. Look at that, Miami Beach Marina. Look at these super yachts here. They're really good though. You know, the prices in the marine store are great. All right, so this is the marine chandlery in Miami Beach Marina, and this place is amazing, guys. You got to come here. I've bought all my stuff here. All my oil, all the parts that you need are right here. There's some really good deals on anchors here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This anchor here is like 300 bucks. That one right there. It's a smoking deal. They got everything you would all need is right here. So if you're ever in Miami, check out, come in here and talk to Ronnie. It's a really great marine store, guys, and the best one I've been in. I wouldn't go anywhere else. All right, so if you're ever in Miami, come by the marine store here and talk to Ronnie. All right. All right, we got the inverter. Let's get back to the boat safely. I tell you, Miami Beach Marina is a crazy place, guys. Look at this madness. Look at this, there's a Ferrari on the water there. That's nuts, eh? Doesn't that look cool? To do is get across the strait again here without a cruise ship running us over and without this engine failing. I love it out here. This is what I want to do every day, you know. It's just great. So wow, very cool. Back. TV's right there. In amongst all the craziness here. Got my inverter. Will she make it? Oh, I don't know. Something ain't right there. At least it's running. Oh. she quit. Well, at least we made it back here. Oh, thank God. Let's get the sine wave inverter aboard. Get her connected. Start the computer up. A subscriber asked, how do I get on and off the boat when I don't have a transom? So basically all you can do is just climb aboard here. What I do is I secure the boat first with 2 lines so it doesn't drift away, even if I made a mistake. And you just climb up the ladder, even though it's up, and onto the deck. It's that simple. I'd much prefer a boat that had a transom. Believe me, I walk through transom, but I really like the feeling I get by being surrounded by the hull. When you have a walk-through transom and you got waves washing over the back, it's probably not that good. Well, there it is.
Well, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we head towards Indiantown Marina on the ICW, heading north from Miami all the way up to near Lake Okeechobee. It's going to be an interesting set of videos. Hope you guys stay tuned to the adventure as we continue on here. Really appreciate my Patreon supporters. Thank you so much. You can check me out on Patreon, Sailing EV. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and smash that like button. Hope you like the video, guys. And we'll see you next week. Captain Michael, signing out.